The Woman Who Impacted My Life by Georgina Ramirez. There are four women who have impacted my life since I was a child. They were, they are, and they will be part of my life forever. They are my two grandmothers, my Nana, and my mom. Cuquita, she was my father's mother, a widow and homemaker with four children, three boys and one girl. My father was her baby. She didn't have a house, so she moved in with her daughter in a big and beautiful house with a pool, many rooms, and a garden. When my aunt had parties at her home, my Cuquita, or Abuelita Cuquita, or a special name for her, cooked special meals for me. Not complicated or delicatessen, totally opposite. Meanwhile, other guests ate delicious and expensive meals such as caviar, etc. My Cuquita had the time and patience to cook beans and prepare coffee with milk for me. Also, she cooked delicious biscuits that we ate with strawberry jelly and coffee. Even in her daughter's house, she worked hard. She came to my home during weekends, talked for hours with my mom, ate slowly in small portions of food. Then my mom played old records or cassettes with her favorite songs. My abuelita shared memories about relatives, grandfather, father, and I loved to see how she laughed because she didn't do it frequently. Sometimes my mom invited her to drink tequila or beer. They use tequila glass that in Spanish we call caballito that has the perfect size or measure. So after that their conversations flowed and they were laughing together. They were drunk. They were happy. They had a relaxing time and just for a while they forgot their problems. Rosita, she was my mother's mom. She was born in a small township near Guadalajara until she left her family and moved to Mexico City. She lived her life as a single mother who had three daughters but lost the youngest when she was very little. My mom and my aunt lived with their grandparents. My grandmother moved to Los Angeles. Later, she lived with my aunt, her second daughter. My mom didn't want to leave Guadalajara. My abuelita Rosita visits us almost every summer. It was the perfect time to travel around Chapala in Jalisco, Mexico City, Cuernavaca, where she had two sisters. I remember spending our long summer, 3 months, in Cuernavaca where I played with my cousins, nieces, and nephews. It was a joyful and relaxing time. She always had gifts, but not just for me, my mom, and my sister, but also for aunts, cousins, nephews, etc. One of my aunts called her our baby Jesus. I remember her generosity all the time. She had different jobs during her life. She worked as a teacher when she was young. After that, she was a dressmaker and she made tons of beautiful dresses. I keep some dresses that she made for me. In addition to all these jobs, she was a nana. She gave us small advice but with a lot of things inside. You could discover many messages. One day I was sad because my niece and my nephews couldn't come home and visit us as usual during weekends, and she told me, "Go outside and enjoy yourself. Life is short and you don't need to wait for anybody. Do not depend on someone to be happy." Until today I remember her words and I apply her wise advice. I could say she was a woman with few words, but inside those words was a deep message. Nana, Nani, a beautiful woman who was with me since I was born. She came home when my oldest sister was 1 year old. She was single and never had her own babies. She told us that she never got married because she was the little one in her family, and in her family the tradition was that she must be with her parents until they died. All traditions are sometimes meaningless, but it was real. I still remember her smile, and I am never going to forget her delicious meals such enchiladas, sopes, soup, rice, beans, pozole, Mexican dishes, and Mexican candies such pinole, made with roasted corn, sugar or piloncillo, cinnamon, then all ingredients which she pulverized into a fine dust over her stove. My Nana invited me to go to her house during weekends, and I remember eating roasted chicken, tacos al pastor en tepache, Mexican bread, and quail eggs. Thank you for your generosity, for giving me lots of love like a real mom, and beautiful memories that I keep until today and I share with my kids. Mom, a beautiful widowed woman. My father died when I was 7 years old and she was only 33 years old. I remembered how hard she worked to give us an education, a safe place to live, and all the things that we needed. It was a huge responsibility to take care of three girls. I think she suffered being the only one to fill two roles, a mother and father. At the same time, she was proud to do all the things that she desired in life by herself. I remember how she enjoyed dancing, laughing, and singing. I am so proud of my super mom. You are an example of perseverance, resilience, and dedication. Thank you is a short word to express how grateful I am to be your daughter. I've learned many lessons from these women who were together in complicated situations. I recognize they were smart, brave, strong, taking care of others, generosity, and love. They supported their families. They worked hard. I remember their legacy. They are an extraordinary example of resilience. My beautiful treasures that I keep until now and I share with my kids and friends.